Yeah, I'm Jason Thomas. I've worked at BYU for 30 years. I start my 31st year in September of this year. I've been in flooring for the better part of that time. Probably 2000, we started having the discussion, Matt's predecessor and others, about how could we be better stewards. We were tasked with being better stewards, and how could we keep our products from ending up in the landfill. And when we talked about it, it was like, how do you get carpet that is cumbersome and heavy to a facility east of the Mississippi and make it financially doable? In 2015, roughly 2015, we went up and we started looking at some projects Tarkett was doing for the church. Through 2015 to 2017, I met with their RVP, Regional Vice President Brett Hart, and expressed to him a need and a want and a desire to not put our carpet in a landfill. And he said that they had a need for more product in their recycled product. They've had a push and a task from their end to go cradle to cradle. So we met, and he said, I think this is doable, came back to me, and we kind of marked out a plan. And it's fairly simple. In May of 2017, we did our first big housing apartment carpet retrofit. We palletized that carpet, weighed it, shrink wrapped it, brought it back to our facility, staged it. I called Tarkett. Tarkett put their trucks in motion, got with their logistics teams. They picked it up, and the rest is history. Tarkett coming to the table made it possible. I think we've done to date around 720 pallets that average around 2,000 pounds a piece. It depends. We're just surpassed 1 million pounds in since 2017, and that was with the downturn in the COVID years. There was kind of a pause for a couple of years, like everything else. It just died out, but now we're back on track, and it's just it's a really cool thing to see that it's not as hard as it was made out to be. There's 2 Heritage Halls buildings every year that we completely take to the cement, all of that carpet. So 2 buildings. There's about 6,000 yards of carpet per building, and if you figure for a layman, your average home's about 120 yards total, and we're doing 6,000, 12,000 yards in those 2 buildings. Annually, we do a replacement of about 20 to 30,000 yards in just housing. Well, part of the problem is like I said, carpet's heavy, it's cumbersome, it's awkward, it's not easy. We're using modular carpet tile for the most part. We can also recycle our Power Bond 6-foot goods that we buy from Tarkett. With that comes odd pieces, sizes. So my guys came up with the idea that we would take plywood and build a rigid box with a pallet base so we could move it. And it's really simple. It's nothing complicated, but it works. And so, and with that, it has to be water. We can't get it wet. It can't be wet. That creates an issue in the spring. We always hit our housing projects as soon as finals are over. We're moving into housing, and we usually are done with the 2 Heritage buildings by June. And in that time, it can't get wet. So my guys, our team, BYU's teams, flooring services teams, Tarkett, they're really good about helping us get that accomplished. And those boxes help because we can put visqueen plastic wrap and protect them as soon as we get them full. The word partnership carries a lot of weight, and people seem to throw it around a lot. But then when you need something accomplished, you learn who your real partners are. Like I said, for 20 plus years, we tried to come up with a way to reclaim carpet and have a reclamation program. And we floated it to miscellaneous manufacturers, several quote partners, and it seemed impossible. And when we met with Tarkett, it seemed easy. And they were like, why not? That's not hard. And it was from there, the simplest thing, just get it to us and we'll take it. So I think that's the only thing is when we have partners, it's important that it goes both ways. Again, going back, we were always tasked to be good stewards. You know, of course, that's what we believe in, is being good stewards. The earth is ours to take care of. And, you know, it was important for us, for me, to help achieve that mission and that goal. And we do so much flooring replacement. We take such good care of our buildings, and that requires the replacement of carpets. The volume is just, it's substantial, so it was important.